Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video today. Hey, Um, so today eh, is a no tier ranking video, but it's not the tier ranking video you guys have expected. Today I'm gonna be pretty much uh, tier ranking all the Spider-Man villains from the video games, the animated, the movies, like all of them in like this video. So from throughout all of history, from the 90s cartoon all the way to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, all of that. Um, and personally, I just thought I'd do this for a bit of a change to like because there's like some things that I can't really like live up to for this series for spectacular web spinner, and there's a lot of good adaptations that probably can't step up become a masterpiece, but there's some that I hope don't become garbage, like some of them. So yeah. With that being said, Black Cat is from Spectacular Spider-Man. I'm gonna put that in the good section. Um, I personally think that she's a good, like, she was good in Spectacular Spider-Man, but I kind of think that the '90s did it better a bit. I don't know. Um, so yeah, the but she does have a good performance though. Well, I loved her when like she and Spider-Man teamed up in the episode where Spider-Man gets the symbiote, and then later on we see her and Spider-Man in um, I think it was episode season 12. I mean season 2 of episode 12 that they pretty much Black Cat breaks into prison while Spider-Man's there, and she tries to release her dad, who is Uncle Ben's killer. So yeah, I thought that was good though. Um, Calypso, because I forget this character's name. I think it's decent. Like she doesn't really do much in the Spectacular Spider-Man, but I know she's probably Calypso. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess. Um, the Chameleon. Okay, I thought Chameleon also gave a decent performance. Decent because like he didn't really appear in that many episodes like Black Cat, but he's a decent villain, I'll say. And I kind of think the '90s did it better because like but I'll give it to with the classic though. They went with like the Stanley Stiff Dicko classic where like pretty much like he takes off a mask to put on a mask. I'll give it to that. I'll give that. I'll give it to that. I just wish like they pretty much went with like Chameleon was Craven's brother. Um, Doc Ock. I thought that was an incredible performance of Doc Ock. Very remarkable where Doc Ock just starts off as a normal guy, then later on in the season he gets like his mechanical arm stuck to him, and pretty much he loses himself to that. Not a masterpiece performance, but an incredible performance of the Doc Ock in Spectacular Spider-Man. I thought that was incredible. Um, Electro. Okay, I thought Electro was actually really good in the Spectacular Spider-Man, and I really liked his design they went for, where he looks more like Tristine, less human. I mean, like I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really good. Green Goblin. I I know probably shouldn't, but I thought Green Goblin was a masterpiece in Spectacular Spider-Man. I kind of thought he was better than the '90s cartoons. Green Goblin. No. Just because like he has more of a like a mystery character to him. He's more of like the Green Goblin we are familiar with, and pretty much like he'll do anything just for the laugh of the game. And he's kind of like this whole mystery character. Like you don't know who he is. Like where we thought it was Harry Osborn, but later on in the last episode of season 2, it was revealed to be Norman Osborn the whole time. And I even heard that in future seasons of Spectacular Spider-Man, we were going to get Hobgoblin, which I thought that would have been incredible if we got Hobgoblin. Craven's Lion. I'll just put that in fine because I mean doesn't really do much. They don't really address that much, but it's all right. Hammerhead. I thought Hammerhead was a good performance as well. I liked how Hammerhead worked for Tombstone, and pretty much like he started off like just being I guess we'll call him a henchman, but he was a good one. He was very good. He was very good. Craven. I kind of don't like when Craven like gets his powers, but I thought it was decent. I thought it was a decent performance of Craven though. I thought that was very decent. I liked how he did start off pretty much with like having no powers, but like then later on he got powers. I thought he was gonna get strength. I didn't think they were gonna make him full on lion. Do I hate it? No, I don't. Do I wish they like did something better? Kind of. Like I kind of wish he kept his human form, but I still thought it was good though. Okay, uh, Dr. Miles Warren. We know this is Dr. Miles, and I think it was fine as well. Like I kind of wish they kept going because I would love to see him become the Jackal. But if you guys didn't know, oh, this is the Jackal. That's the Jackal. He was meant to be the Jackal, but of course, because of Disney XD, they pretty much fumbled so hard. And it wasn't even the show's fault for that. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to get into that in some other video. Okay, Molten Man. I thought Molten Man was a decent performance. Like starting off, where Mark is just like well, he's just a kid who got into a lot of trouble, and later on he gets powers. It was from an experiment, and now he's pretty much a Spider-Man villain. I thought that was cool. Mysterio from Spectacular Spider-Man. I thought that was very good. Very comic accurate design, very funny. Demi Tough Spider Man. Oh, that line still gets me often. That's funny. Okay, we have Ox. Um, yeah, he went by Ox still in. I thought it was. Uh, you know, I'll give a decent because the Enforcers are decent characters. We don't really see the Enforcers much anymore. I don't know why, but Spectacular Spider-Man was the only show I think to bring back the Enforcers, and I thought Ox gave off a decent performance in his mechanized suit. I thought it was okay. Eh, I thought it was. It's not really that good, but I thought it was okay. I thought that was okay because it made sense because Shocker in this universe is Montana. Okay, the Rhino. I gotta give it to it. Rhino was good as well. Like this Rhino was instead of kind of being the joke side, he was a little more stronger, a little more serious, and almost unstoppable. I thought that would have been was very good. Um, Fancy Dan. I don't know what was his code name. I don't know, but it's still decent as well. Oh, he almost looks like Speed Demon from afar. If you like that shot right there, like he almost looks like he should be Speed Demon. But that was fine. Roderick Kingsley. I thought it was also a fine performance. I wish they pretty much continued, like I said, with Spectacular Spider-Man. I would love to see him as like the Hobgoblin. I thought that would have been a good performance. They should have kept going. My goodness. Um, Sandman. Okay, Sandman. I thought it gave off an incredible performance. And I thought it was very like comic booky, pretty much where pretty much what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, where it's more of the classic take on Sandman and more of the modern Sandman. Because first he starts off a villain, then like pretty much I think he yeah he saves Spider Man, and then I don't know maybe they were gonna try to turn him into like the anti-hero he was. I don't know. I have to rewatch the show. It's been so long since I've been seeing that. Then we have Shockers Montana. You know what? Shockers Montana, I think, deserves incredible as well. I thought it was an incredible performance where we see a different take on Shocker. He's not hurting Schultz. He's like, where he is the Shocker. And I thought that was really good as well. Uh, Apologies for that. Just have to turn off the uh, thermos, whatever. Silver Sable. Whew, Silver Sable. Where do I put her? Do I put her in crap? No. I'll put her in good. Like, she's good and all. I do like that. Like, she's pretty much the daughter of Silvermane. I thought that was a cool twist. I thought that was very cool. Speaking of Silvermane himself, we only see him don the armor once, but he did get off a good performance. It's up in the, actually, I'm just gonna put him in decent. I'll put him in decent. He gives off a decent performance. The Lizard, a classic Spider-Man villain that's gonna be going in good. I heard that they were planning to make a movie where Spider-Man, like on his break, he was meant to go on vacation. I think was it Florida to fight the Lizard like he did in the comics. I thought that would have been cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy was Spencer Smythe. I'll give him fine. I mean, he is just a fine character. He's Tombstone, of course. I'm gonna give Tombstone from Spectacular Spider-Man a masterpiece. Like, he's not the average Tombstone we've seen. Like, in this, he's basically a crime lord, where he controls the underworld, and he prepares him for, like, he often fights Spider-Man, but without any witnesses. Eddie Brock's Venom. I like how Venom actually in this was incredible. Oh, like, he was a twist on both the Ultimate universe, more specifically the one from the early 2000s, and the comic accurate Venom from the what you would call the Earth 616 comics. I thought that was a cool mismatch between the two. And plus, it was even heard that we were going to get Carnage in this season if it continued. So, god damn it. Okay, last Spectacular Spider-Man villain, the Vulture. Vulture was Spider-Man's first supervillain. No, wait, it was Chameleon. And I forget. I'll put it in good. Good. It's good. He gave off a good performance. And I thought it was good. Okay, that was all the Spectacular Spider-Man villains. Now we're on pretty much the Insomniac Spider-Man villains. I haven't played Spider-Man 2. Can't play Spider-Man 2 anyway. I don't have a PS5. But I've seen the cutscenes. I thought these two were meh. They're alright villains, but they're better villains. Black Cat was, I think, an incredible performance from the game in itself. I like how she tricks Spider-Man to thinking that he has a son, and to the point where he has to help her steal flash drives from Hammerhead, and then later on she pretty much gives him a flash drive to stop Hammerhead. So I thought it was an incredible performance. And I heard everything that happened with the MJ, a voice actor and face actor. How people hated her because she wasn't hot enough. Screw you people who think that. Like, you people, like, suck so hard. Like, leave the actors alone. Like, they haven't done anything to you. They're just doing their job. Just leave them alone. Okay. This isn't Clee's cast, if some of you are wondering. I guess I'll go with meh, I guess. I mean, it's an introduction to Carnage indeed. I've seen the cutscenes, but man, because, like, they don't really adapt much. I don't know much about this character. And I thought it was just okay. Doc Ock from the PlayStation games definitely going to masterpiece. I thought that was a top tier villain. I thought that was really cool. And apologies if you can hear my mother. And I thought Doc Ock gave off a killer performance in that game. Okay, then we have Electro. I thought his performance was decent. Not much to it. He's not up there with Spectacular Spider-Man, but he's not down with the other villains. I thought it was a decent performance. I just wish his design was a little more different, though. Norman Osborn, I'll put Norman in fine. And he's mayor of New York. He pretty much still runs Oscorp, and pretty much he's the one that like brought the Venom symbiote to his lab to try to cure Harry. Um, so yeah, I'll just say fine. But we are getting him in Spider-Man free as the Green Goblin, hopefully, because I don't think Harry should be Green Goblin. I don't hate Harry's Green Goblin. No. I don't hate him. I just think that because Norman's Green Goblin is like he's the main villain of Spider-Man. Um, okay, Hammerhead. I thought Hammerhead gave off a decent performance. I don't like how he went all out cyborg, but it's definitely a cool type of cyborg. I think it's meant to be a mishmash of both Hammerhead and Silvermane at this point, which kind of feels like that. Kingpin, I thought, gave off a good performance as well. Like I liked how he was the first supervillain you had to fight in the Spider-Man game. I nearly died, right? But I didn't. Just so you know, I actually didn't die. I'm being for real. Oh, like I'm not joking. I'm not playing around. He was like first easy villain. I did die a few times to either Rhino or Doc Ock, or even like Scorpion, just so you guys know, or Mr. Negative. And I hope we get like Tom Holland Spider-Man fight in Vincent's Kingpin in live action. I hope that happens. Kraven the Hunter. I thought Kraven was also a masterpiece villain from the Insomniac games. Might be hard call, but I really liked it. I liked how he's more scary in this take. Like he was a much more serious, and he wasn't hunting for the sake of hunting. He has cancer and he wants death to be worthy of him, but he's too strong still. Oh, and he already wiped out most of Spiron's rogues gallery. He killed Electro, Vulture. I don't know if he killed Rhino. I don't know, but he was only impressed with the Shocker. Yeah, I thought that was like really cool. And then Venom bites his head off. I thought that was all really cool. Mr. Negative, that alone with Mr. Negative, I also thought it was a masterpiece. The Insomniac Mr. Negative. I hope we get Mr. Negative in the MCU, regardless if it's in like Spider-Man 6 or Spider-Man 5. Like, dude, come on. We need Mr. Negative in live action. Give us a villain that we haven't seen before. Like, I'm hoping that happens. Mysterio, I thought his performance was decent. I'll go fine. Like he's not really a super villain. He was more of a hologram because the real Mysterio was chained up, and Mysterio was more of a good guy. I wish he was a bad guy though. Well, but we can't judge. It's a video game, and guys. Like seriously, we can't judge of that. Okay, the Prowler, more specifically, Aaron Davis. I thought he gave off a good performance as well. I'll say good. I thought it was a good performance. I wish there was a callback if like Spider-Man fought the Prowler. Like I thought that would be a cool callback. Okay, the Insomniac Rhino, OP Rhino. I gotta give him. Yeah, I find him better than pretty much the other Rhino. I gotta give it to like Incredible. Like he was more scary. He was more strong. Pick on someone your own size, Rhino. There is no one my size, punk. And with the lines from Miles Morales, hello, tiny spiders. This one is broken. I like to exchange for new one. Ah, this one will do. I thought that was really good. Really cool. Sandman. I thought Sandman was a decent villain. Like a big boss fight, I'll say for sure, because he's big. I thought it was decent, and it was cool to see Sandman in the Insomniac universe. So I thought that was cool. Scorpion, I gotta give Scorpion. I thought he was incredible in the game. Like Scorpion's my favorite Spider-Man villain of all time, and I loved his like design. and I very much hope that we get to see him don a suit in Brand New Day. I hope that happens. Okay, Scream. Scream for the video game. You know what? This was our first interaction with Scream, I think, in video games. Games for clean design. I'll give that incredible because even though it's MJ, Mary Jane, she gave off a killer performance with Scream, in my opinion, at least. There might be some that judge, but it's my list. I can't miss. Okay? Okay, Screwball. Bad, bad. She was very annoying in that game. I hated her side missions. Um, okay, we got Shocker from the video game. I thought Shocker was. I thought it was pretty good, actually. The Shocker was a very good Spider-Man villain. And I don't like the design of his helmet, but the rest of him was actually good. Even though he's basically a villain of the week. Silver Sable was incredible in the game. Like she started off as a villain and then later on she became like a ally to Spider-Man, and I like that. That's good character development. Okay, Simon Krieger. I thought Simon Krieger was fine, nothing more. That's really all I could say. I thought he was fine. Okay, Taskmaster. Ooh, Taskmaster. I gotta give him a decent performance. Like his side missions were fun. Pretty much, we have to learn more to be about stealthy, quick, and fighting style. I thought that was all really cool. And while he studies you, I thought that was very, very cool. Okay, the lizard. I think that was a good performance. Some people probably hate the lizard because he looked like a dinosaur. I personally don't hate it because like it adds more growth to it. So I think it's fine. The Tinkerer, Finn, don't do it. I thought it was incredible. I thought the Tinkerer was very incredible, in my opinion. I thought she gave off a killer performance. Tombstone. Tombstone. I thought Tombstone was a decent villain as well. I kind of wish like they didn't turn most of Spider-Man's villains into like allies, but I thought he was still fine. I remember he like snapped someone's neck with his bare foot. I thought that was incredible. Okay, the Insomniac Venom. I'm putting that in masterpiece, like masterpiece, dude, without a doubt. Like, there's probably another Venom that could top this, but just that performance alone, like, um, this was Tony Todd's last performance. Like, he voiced Venom. Like, dude. He also was in Final Destination Bloodlines, but I haven't seen that movie yet. But this performance as Venom was really cool. It's sad that he passed away, though. He was really good, though. Vulture, same like Electro. He's decent. Like he doesn't really do much in it. Kind of wish he did. And I thought this like Felicia's father, who's I'm calling him the Cat Burglar. I'm not calling him Black Cat. I think he gave out a fine performance. Yeah, I thought he was just fine. Okay, so that's all the Spider-Man video game Insomniac villains. Now we have the movie villains. All right. All right. So let's see. For starters, we got Alfred Molini's Doc Ock. That's also a masterpiece right there. Alfred Molini, like, he killed it as Doc Ock. Like, he was great. And same with William Dafoe's Green Goblin. Like, those two are just up there, in my opinion. Like, they are really good. Like, I don't know if there's anyone that could top these two in live action if we ever get them. Ooh. But personally, I think they're masterpiece actors. Harry's Green Goblin, I felt like it was rushed. I thought it was fine, but it was very rushed. And I don't really like the ski goggle mask. Okay, Sandman. I thought Sandman was a very good villain. Like, he has more sadness to him. He's not incredible, like, spectacular, but he's a good villain. I kind of wish they didn't have so many villains in Spider-Man 3. If they kept it with one villain, then that would have been cool. But then we have three villains. Oh wait, three villains plus a third Spider-Man movie equals Spider-Man 3. Okay, uh, Venom. Boy, that's a mixture because I do think that he's a good Eddie Brock, and the Venom design's dope. But when he plays Venom, it's just like his whole like, Peter, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't like that. I thought it was just decent at best. That's all I can put it. The Lizard. I don't know why people hate on the Lizard too much. Like I thought it was a good villain. Actually, you know what? Oh no. It could, you know what? No, I thought Lizard gave off an incredible performance. Like I know people hate the Lizard, but I have a soft spot for the first Amazing Spider-Man movie, so I thought it gave off a good performance. Jamie Foxx Electro. I know some people absolutely hate that, but you could say he was a good in No Way Home. You could say he was good in No Way Home. Um, And then actually let him have fun with that. I'll give him Incredible as well because he was a very good villain as well in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like he was probably the only good villain that I liked. Harry's Green Goblin. This Green Goblin was, was bad, very bad. Okay, the Rhino. Paul Giamatti, like he deserved better as the Rhino. He was made more of a joke, so I'll give that meh. Okay, Vulture, movie Vulture. I think that's uh incredible performance of the Vulture. I thought it was very incredible, and I hope that I feel bad for like Michael Keaton's Vulture being stuck in the Sony spin-off universe. God damn it. Um, we have the Tinkerer. Or I thought this Tinker was actually fine, nothing less. Like he made a gun that kills someone. Uh, Shocker. Okay, first Shocker, I thought it was bad. It was just a one and done. But this Shocker, I thought it was fine. And actually, I'll put him in decent. He doesn't really say much, just like Chameleon did in the '90s cartoon. And I think that's what they were adapting a bit. Michael Middles, Matt Gargan. I'll put him in decent, but we are getting Scorpion back in Brand New Day. So once I see Brand New Day, I'll put him higher. Mysterio. Incredible, man. That was an incredible performance. Fire all the drones now. Very incredible. Very incredible. Okay, the Elementals. Oh boy. I'm just gonna rank the Elementals based on how much I like them from it. We got pretty much the first Elemental. Yeah, I thought it was meh. The second Elemental was Water because like that was a reference and a nod to Hydro Man. I thought that was decent. And for Molten Man, I thought it was fine, but I hope we get these two in live action, both Hydro Man and Molten Man. I'm not gonna rank these two because they're basically just the same villains, but with different redesigns. But yeah, we're not. I'm not gonna put those on the list. Okay, that's all the movie villains, and then we have the Spider Verse villains. Okay, so we have Green Goblin in this. I thought Green Goblin was decent. Like he does die, I that easy. But it was decent. I thought his performance was decent, and I think they took a lot of inspiration from kind of like Ultimate Spider-Man. Okay, Prowler or from that. I thought that was more incredible than uh Insomniac because this one just like it was very heartbreaking when Miles found out. It was very emotional as well. Oh, and like pretty much, it set a high bar. It was an incredible performance. Kingpin was like was dope in that. Like it was incredible. He was a great villain. Not a masterpiece villain, but he was good though. He was good. Okay, then we got Doc Ock. I'm gonna call her Lady Ock because I think that's what they were going for. Lady Ock, I thought she was good. Like, I can't put her higher, but she did give off a good performance. Um, then we have Scorpion. Scorpion, like I said, he's my favorite Spider-Man villain. But as this, I can't rank him high. I'll give him off decent because he would only appear like in a few scenes. That's really it. Tombstone, though, like he was played by Martin Jones III. I'll put him in good. And we are getting Tombstone live action for Brand New Day, played by Martin Jones III. And that's going to be incredible. I just wonder what Tombstone's going to look like, is the question. Okay, then we got this Paper Vulture, I'm calling him. That's his nickname. I thought he gave off a decent performance as well. Not much to him, though. So it's fun. Okay, Spider Man 2099. Not really a villain, but he was like badass in that. I'll give him. You know what? I'll give him incredible. I'll give him incredible. He gave off an incredible performance. And the spot went from being a dope villain to being an. I'll just put him in good because like we need to see more of him in action, and he gave off quite a bit of action in Across the Spider Verse. But he's gonna give a killer more action in Beyond the Spider Verse. And once that, I'll probably put him incredible. Okay, next. Armadillo. I mean, he only appears in one scene. That's really it. I'll put him in meh. Because there's really not much to him. Okay, Aaron Davis Prowler from the MCU. I really hope we get this in live action. I really hope we see him in a Spider-Man movie as well. I'll put it in. I'll put it in fine because like it's only a quick cameo. There's really much to it. Not much to it. Then we got Miles G. Morales as the Prowler, and I thought this was fine as well. Mainly because like we just got introduced to him, we need to see more of him, and I don't think he's going to become a villain in this. But we'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, next on our list is the Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions villains. Ooh, okay. Mysterio. I thought Mysterio gave off an incredible performance as well. I liked his design for it. I thought it was very like with very mythic the G, whatever that's called. Can't really speak words. Craven the Hunter. I thought Craven was a good villain. That's all I could put him. I thought he was a good villain in that. And his performance was good. His lines were good. I could use it to crush you like a bug. Um, then we have Juggernaut. I thought Juggernaut was decent. He's more of an X-Men villain, and but I'm pretty sure he debuted in a Spider-Man comic, right? Oh, wait, how's that? I gotta Google it up. Juggernaut's first appearance. Okay, no, he did appear in an X-Men. Oh my god. But he does fight Spider-Man often, so I'll just put him in decent though. Um, Sandman. Okay, Sandman from the game, I thought that gave off like I thought that was a decent performance as well. There's not much to it, but it was very decent. It's decent at best. Okay, Deadpool. Um, I thought Deadpool was fine. I like him more in the movies, but the design was more of the Ultimate take, and it was set in the Ultimate universe. That's best I could put him. Okay, Carnage. Carnage was a monster in this. I gotta give him good. Like he gave off a monstrous version of Carnage. Like it was very monstrous, very scary. Ultimate Electro. I thought Ultimate Electro was decent at best because I just like the Ultimate comic Electro better. But the game was fine. The game was fine. Okay, Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin probably is like he gives off more of Green Goblin vibes, but I thought his performance was decent at best and very like 2099 version. Scorpion from 2099, I gotta give that a good performance. I thought that was a very uh, cool design. Like I thought it was very sad to find out he was experimented on. He was turned into this monster. Oh, yeah. I thought that was very good, though. Okay, then we got Dr. Octopus. I'm not calling her Lady Ock because they pretty much established her as Dr. Octopus. I thought she was a good Doc Ock, a female Doc Ock as well. Hammerhead, I think Hammerhead. I'll say Hammerhead was good villain because I thought he was a good noir take villain. Goblin, okay, Goblin. I was a bit mixed on. I'll put him in decent at best, but he was like strong. He was strong. I haven't played Shadow Dimension, just so you guys know. And Vulture, I'll put him in. I'll put him in fine. Like he just looks like he's just in normal clothes, but I do like his like how scary he is and how like he was responsible for Noir's Uncle Ben's death. I thought that was like twisted. Okay, next we have Spider-Man Unlimited villains. Carnage. I thought Carnage was decent in this. The same with Venom as well. I thought their performances were decent. Not much to it. And I'd never really seen Spider-Man Unlimited. I haven't even seen any of the episodes of Spider-Man Unlimited. So I'm just going to guess this is probably Electro. I don't know. I'll probably say... I'll probably say... you know what? No, I'll just say garbage. I don't know. Okay, I know this is Man Wolf. I can tell this is Man Wolf. I'll say fine. I'll say fine. I don't know who this is, so I'll just put in a. I'll put it meh. I guess as well. Okay, Lady Vermin. I know who this character is. I'll put her in fine as well. As for everyone else, I don't know these Like I swear, I don't know these characters. If you know these 4 characters, then please comment below in this video because I would like to know their names because I have no idea who they are. Okay, going back with live action, we have Sony's Spider-Man spin-off universe. Oh boy. Okay, Tom Hardy's Venom. Let me get this out of the way. Tom Hardy's Venom, he's not a bad guy, but he's probably the only good symbiote character out of the whole trilogy. I was gonna say that. Riot. Riot was probably the scariest symbiote I've ever seen. I thought it was incredible, and that's because like I thought Carnage wasn't even good in the sequel. Speaking of Carnage, Carnage was, in my opinion, he was good. That's all I could put him. I can't put him in higher because I wish he was, rated R. But I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I kind of wish his voice was high pitched rather than deep because Carnage is a rated R character. And the movie should have been rated R. Shriek, I can only put Shriek in decent. I can't put her higher. But she did get off a good performance, kind of. I'm pretty sure this is Lasher, right? Is this Lasher? I can't tell. I seriously don't know. Meh, I guess. Comment if that's Lasher or not. No. I've only seen bits of it. I guess I can only put Null in decent. Because, like, he was not even really, like, in that movie at all. Then we have pretty much the Xenos. I'm calling them Xenos. I'm not calling them whatever their names are because I forget. But I'll put him fine, I guess. I don't know. I personally think that the first movie was strong for Venom because Ride was really good, and then it kind of followed after that. Morbius, it's bad. Okay, Morbius' friend turned villain. Okay, I thought this was. I put it in meh. The movie's bad, but this performance was not that bad. Ezekiel Sims was also like bad. Like he was meant to be an anti-hero like in the comics, but of course he's the villain. Then we have Kraven the Hunter. Never seen Kraven. I don't even know if I want to see Kraven. I'll put it in bad. Okay. Rhino's going in garbage because this is from the Craven movie. Chameleon, I really wanted to see him in live action, but not like this. Okay, this was Calypso. I thought she was wasted in this project. And there's Forger. And I thought the Forger was just meh as well. Like, dude, like the Sony Spider-Man villains should have been like in the MCU fighting Tom Holland's Spider-Man, not becoming anti-heroes. Like Venom only works because he is an anti-hero, but Morbius, Ezekiel, Craven, like they all should have been villains, dude. Like what the hell? Like, dude, we're probably never gonna see them in the MCU. I'm actually disappointed. Okay, moving on. Now we have pretty much the Spider-Man villains from the animated series. Ooh. Okay. Silvermane's daughter, like actual daughter. Oh wait, no, that made her garbage. I thought she was fine. Doesn't really do much in the show, but she did give off a fine performance. Alistair Smythe was like really good. I gotta give that masterpiece because I really like that performance with Alistair Smythe and how he transformed into like Spider Slayer. Mordo, I consider more of a Doctor Strange villain, but he did appear in a few Spider-Man episodes. I thought it was fine, but I think he just deserves to be more of the Doctor Strange villain type. Okay, Big Wheel. I thought Big Wheel was a decent performance, very decent, and I liked how they pretty much added a ridiculous villain and made him actually cool in the show. Okay, Black Hat. That's my masterpiece, Black Hat, right there. I thought she was incredible. I thought she was good, and she was high expertise. Like she was very very good in that. And I like how Felicia Hardy was like a college student with Peter Parker. I thought that was cool. Okay, the Black Widow Spider Slayer. I actually thought the Black Widow Spider Slayer was actually a good. Like, I know it's not really a Spider-Man villain because Spider Slayers like they're just evolved, but this one was actually very good when I first saw the episode. Carnage. This Carnage was probably the only Incredible Carnage I liked because like he had a incredible performance. Like he lived up to the insanity with Cletus Cassidy. It's what the movie should have been. God dang it. Okay, what do we got next? Chameleon. Okay, Chameleon's performance. I thought it was good. We'll put it in good. I thought it was a good performance. Thought I could have done better, but kind of felt out after that. Doctor Doom, same as Dormammu. He's fine. He's more of the Fantastic Four villain. But I did see the comics where he does fight Spider-Man in and out. Okay, Dr. Octopus. I gotta hand it to you. That was incredible. That was an incredible Dr. Octopus with the 90s cartoon. Like I said, I grew up with the 90s show. I didn't grow up in the 90s. I grew up in like the early 2000s, in between the early 2000s, 2005. But I did watch these shows on DVD. And I loved Spectacular and the animated series. And they're just my childhood shows. Okay, then we have Dormammu. Ooh. Yep. Just fine. There's not much to him. Like, I don't need to repeat myself. Electro, I thought Electro was okay at best. Like, he didn't really show up that much. So I'll put him in decent, though. I thought it was a decent performance. But cool comic accurate suit, obviously. Okay. Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. I thought Green Goblin's Norman Osborn was incredible. No. Just because he was more on the insanity side, he was a bit more stronger. And then pretty much Harry took up the mantle. And when I saw that, I thought it was a good performance. I thought it was just an alright, a good performance. Then we have. I'm trying to remember this character's name. Damn it, I can't remember. I have to rewatch the shows to remember. But I thought it was fine. Oh, wait, Herbert Landon. God dang it, I just remembered. Herbert Landon. And I thought it was fine. I thought it was a fine performance. Hammerhead, I thought it was fine as well. Didn't really show up in that many episodes. He was just appeared in, I think, just 2 episodes, I think. But I thought it was fine. I thought it was cool. Hobgoblin. Dude, this is probably the only time we're gonna get a good. This was probably the only good Hobgoblin. I gotta get that masterpiece. I just thought that Hobgoblin was very cool in that show. Like I liked how he was the first Goblin, and I wanted to point out, by the way, that Dark Goblin for the Spectacular Witch Runner is going to pretty much be kind of a mash between the Green Goblin and Norman Osborn and Hobgoblin Roger Kingsley. Pretty much mashed them one. Pretty much like where he's insane, but he's also mystery. So you'll just have to wait and see what I'm cooking. Okay, Hydro Man. Hydro Man, I thought he was actually cool. I thought he was decent at best. It's the best I could put him. Oh, my foot fell asleep. I have no idea who this is. The Kingpin. Kingpin was, I gotta give it to him. That was masterpiece. Like, I liked how he was more of the Spider-Man villain because he debuted in the Spider-Man comics first before Daredevil. So I gotta give credit to that, man. I gotta give credit to that. Okay, then we have not Craven. Kingpin's father. I'll put that in meh. Just really appeared in one episode, and there's not really much to him. Craven was dope. Like he gives off a good performance. Later on, he becomes an ally. Man Spider, you know what? I really like Man Spider. I actually really genuinely like Man Spider. Or I can't give that to Masterpiece. Like Spider-Man gets 6 arms and then transforms into the Man Spider. Right? I thought that was very dope. It's probably the only time we're gonna get a. That was probably the only time we got a good Man Spider. Oh my God, how many villains are there left? Oh my God, this is gonna be so long. We're on the animated villains. I just realized that. God damn it. Okay, then we have Dr. Miles Warren. Again, I thought it was fine. There's not really much to him. Unless he becomes the Jackal and clones Spider-Man. But there's not really much to him. I don't know who this is. Blades can just go. I'll put her in fine because she's more the Blade villain. Morbius, I thought he was cool. The best I could do is just put him in good, but he gave off a very good performance. The same applies to Mysterio. Like I thought Mysterio gave off a good performance. As well. And okay, Hobie Brown the Prowler. A lot of people probably forget that Hobie Brown was the original Prowler. I'm gonna put Hobie's Prowler in decent. Because like I feel like he could have appeared in a few more episodes as an ally to Spider-Man. Isn't Punisher. I liked how Punisher was in the show. A few times. I'm gonna put him in decent because I prefer more he's the anti-hero of punishing criminals. Red Skull's just going to go with fine. I'm not really gonna explain. Okay, the Rhino. Rhino, the best I could do for Rhino was put him in decent because like he's more of the funny Rhino. He's a lot more comedic. Okay, Richard Fisk, who was meant to be the Rose. I thought Richard Fisk was a good performance as well. Performance. Okay, the Rocket Racer. This was probably the first time we've ever seen Rocket Racer in animation, and I highly doubt we ever. I hope we get Rocket Racer someday again. I'm gonna put Rocket Racer. I'll put that in decent because he also should have been in future Spider-Man episodes. Scorpion. I really like Scorpion from the show. I'm gonna put him incredible. He's an incredible villain from the animated cartoon. Okay, then we have the Shocker. Okay, the Shocker. It's funny. I could put him in good. I'll put him in good. I do like his design and the classic meme. Oh my God, the meme! Get back here, Shocker! Shocker! You can't escape me. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. It's classic, classic, classic. Okay, Spencer Smythe. Best I could do for him is put him in fine. Like, I get he creates the Spider Slayers, but there's not really much to that character. Okay, Spider Carnage, I gotta give him incredible. Like, he gave off an incredible performance. It was different because, like, in the comics, Spider Carnage was Ben Riley, but in the show, it's Peter Parker. I thought that was cool. Okay, then we have another Spider Slayer, but it's bigger. They don't really address this name. I'll put it in decent. If it had a name, I would absolutely put it in good. But I just prefer the original design. Okay, Lizard. The Lizard, in my opinion, I thought it was a good performance as well. Ding, ding, ding. Actually, you know what? No, never mind. He's getting off a good performance. Here's next on our list. Yeah, well, I consider him more of a Daredevil villain. Okay, the Spot. I thought he was more funny. Very sad ending of his episode. I'll put him in decent. Very sad, very sad. Tombstone. I thought Tombstone was good in the episode. I thought it was good. Like I said, I can't wait to see Tombstone in Brand New Day. I feel like it's gonna be awesome. Venom was incredible in the animated series. I thought he was incredible. Okay, then we have the Vulture. This was the Vulture that could like change his age a bit. I think this was the Vulture. Best I could do for this type of Vulture is put him in. I'll put him in good because I know it's a weird story, but personally, I think the design is clean. I think it's a clean design for the Vulture. I thought it was very clean. Okay, now we have the Web of Shadows villains. Web of Shadows. Okay, first on our list is Black Cat. I haven't played Web of Shadows. Like I said, I've only seen some of the video game cutscenes for most games. So best I can do for Black Cat, I'll give her a good performance. She was also a good performance in that. Very dramatic too as well. Symbiote Black Cat, I'll put her in decent. Killer design, but really not much to her. Electro, I thought Electro was fine in this. His mask looks so weird. Like, why does it look like that? But I thought Symbiote Electro was dope. Like, I'm actually gonna, you know what? I'll put that in good because that's actually a scary type of take on Electro. Kingpin, he's barely in the game, so the best I can put him is put him in fine, just because he's barely in the game. Rhino, the same applies, but Rhino did help Spider-Man, so I'll put him in decent. And the Tinkerer pretty much like helped stop the virus, but he doesn't really appear much. I'll put him in fine. Okay, then we have Venom. I thought Venom was very OP in the game, and when I saw the cutscenes, best I could do for this Venom is put him in good. Oh, then we have the symbiotes. Ooh. This is gonna be an interesting risk I'm about to say, but I think Venoms were they were incredible, in my opinion, because like they were very monsters. They were very scary. They were the big boss battle because they're big. Vulture, I thought Vulture was decent at best for this. And then pretty much when he gets this design, I thought it was fine. But actually, I thought it was just meh. I thought it was just a meh design. But the Wolverine symbiote boss battle, whoo, that's a good right there. That is a good boss battle right there for me. I just wish I got to play the game. God. Okay, next up we have the Spider-Man villains from the new animated series. Let's go to the back. I'm just putting Psycho Girl here. Garbage. Like, I thought it was the worst performance. Electro was dope in my opinion. Like I thought his design was fine. It's best I could put him. Kingpin, for a minute I thought he was the Fox Kingpin, and when I saw the episode, and if they had Daredevil in it, it'd be higher. But this is decent. He was good though. played by the same actor, just so you know, before he passed. Craven, I thought he was fine. I wish there was an episode where we saw Spider-Man fight Craven, but of course we didn't get that. Okay, Sergey, or how they call themselves, pterodactyls, from the dinosaur. I thought it was actually good. I thought it was actually a good performance. I thought it was very good. Okay, Shikata. Shikata's basically this world's Electra, but I thought she was incredible. Um, yeah. What do I got next? Silver Sable. This Silver Sable was probably the only like she's up there with the Insomniac one. Like I thought her performance was good. Talon, she's basically this world's Black Cat, but she's into Harry. Decent, I guess. Like how crazy would it be if she like if they continued and she returned? Okay, then we got the Lizard. I thought nope, not bad. I thought the Lizard was fine at best. Like the show itself was like strangely canon to Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man movie, which was kind of strange. But who am I the judge? Okay, then we have Turbo. Okay, Turbo Jet. I thought it was fine. Not much to Turbo Jet, but I don't know. There was just some better villains, and there are still better villains on this list. Okay, speaking of, our next villains are going to be the Ultimate Spider-Man video game villains. Okay, so here we have the Beetle. Beetle, I was surprised they added this, and I thought it was incredible boss fights. I wish I got to play the game. God damn it. But the incredible cutscenes were, they got a good performance. Fine. Electro, I personally thought, like, I thought Electro was cool, but they could have done more with him. Boomerang. I thought Boomerang was meh at best. Green Goblin, I gotta give him decent design, very like the Ultimate Comics. And this take on Rhino, he was actually better than Rhino from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but same applies with the design. I thought it was decent. Shocker from the video game. He's just more of a joke character in this. He's fine. Actually, he's more at the meh take. Silver Sable was, in my opinion, her performance in this was good. I thought she was a good Spider-Man villain. I liked Venom from the Ultimate Spider-Man game. I thought he was good with that. I thought his performance was good. And very ultimate take. And I liked how he got his logo. This was probably our first introduction to Adrian Toomes in the Ultimate Universe, but the game's not canon, so I don't know. I'll put him in meh. Can you imagine if like Spider-Man had to fight an elderly, older guy in the Ultimate Universe back then? People be like, Spider-Man just kicked an old man. Like with that, yeah, that would not have been a good scene. Okay, next we have the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man villains. This was going to be fun. Okay, so we have, I don't know who this villain is, but I thought he was meh at best, in my opinion. Chameleon, I thought he was fine, but like he, didn't really leave an impact. We only saw him in just a few scenes, like maybe one or two, but that's it. And like he doesn't really fight Spider-Man. Doc Ock was like he was good in this movie. Like in this, we're gonna see him in season 2 with Your Friendly Spider-Man. Norman Osborn, I thought he was gonna be an ally, but he's the same Norman Osborn we know. He's incredible. And with the green, like I don't know when we're gonna get Green Goblin. Ooh. Scorpion of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I thought that right there was a masterpiece, and Scorpion was a scary Spider-Man villain. He was terrifying. Okay, what do we got next? Speed Demon. Okay, Speed Demon is all right at best. He's fine. The same applies with Tarantula. She's also fine. I think these two are dating. We're dating. I don't know. But they're fine at best. Okay, Unicorn. I thought she gave off a decent performance. I thought she was very decent. Can't really put her much higher. Lonnie Lincoln, on the other hand, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put Lonnie Lincoln in incredible because like he slowly started off from being a friend to and he's slowly becoming Tombstone. Like it's very emotional, right there. That's very sad. But I've seen the episode. Like Lonnie, me slowly turning to Tombstone is very heartbreaking. Like, dude, it just makes the most sense. Okay, next on our list is the ultimate villains and the villains of Spider-Man 2017. Oh fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm not taking any more like breaks in and out. Just want to get this done and over with. Let's put this shit on together. You know what? I'm just gonna do something real quick. Gonna add one more row. I'm just gonna do some. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some real quick. Gonna add another row. Just gonna turn this color into go for a bright. You know, let's go for a gray. I don't know why I didn't think about putting this in, but now I am. This video is probably gonna be so long. Fuck. So I'm just gonna put. Hmm. 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 And. Hmm. And then. Hmm. So yeah. All right. There. I think that's all the villains I don't know. Just take a look. I think that's all of them. I think that's all the villains I don't know. Okay. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is Abomination, right? Is it? I think that's Abomination. Like, same as that. Like, just he's just Hulk villain. Hmm. Annihilus, he's considered as a Fantastic Four villain. Don't know why he's on the list. Anti Venom. This was probably the only good Anti Venom we were gonna get, and I thought Anti Venom was. I think Anti Venom's the only incredible Spider-Man villain out of Ultimate Spider-Man. Arcade. I thought Arcade was meh at best. Zola is just Captain America villain, Namor villain. If we got a tomb in this, where the heck was Namor? And I don't care about the whole like the Avengers were like choosing the Inhumans. Like they shouldn't have chose the Inhumans in this. Mordo, he's the same. Same players. Okay. Batchlock the Leaper, yep, same. Beetle in Ultimate Spider-Man. I thought he was good in this. Actually, that was good. He was silent. He was deadly. No, no. Bone Spider. Bone Spider was meh as well. He only like appeared in 2 episodes, and that's really it. Um, Bulldozer. Bulldozer is just. I'm just gonna put him in fine because She-Hulk pretty much ruined him. Carnage. This was when Peter had Carnage. I thought it was meh. I think the Ultimate Game did it better. The Carnage symbiote itself, without a host, I thought that was decent and showed off how like chaotic Carnage was. Crossbones is more of the Captain America villain. Deadpool, like I said, I consider him more of the like anti-hero, but he's fine. Doctor Doom's more of a Fantastic Four villain. Okay, Doctor Octopus in this was actually cool. I thought Doc Ock in this was actually good. I'll give him. No, I won't give him good. I'll give him decent. Okay, Doc Ock from the Western series. I thought it was fine at best. Oh, there's two Doc Ocks. Okay, this Doc Ock is decent, but when he becomes something like this, I think that this design is actually incredible. I thought the design was incredible. I thought it was a better take on Doc Ock. Dormammu, don't even ask. Dracula, eh, I don't know. It's mishmash. Pretty sure this is Dragon Man. I think it's fine, but I think he's more of the Fantastic Four villain. Don't know. Okay, Electro. If he had the black suit, it'd be though, but he doesn't have a black suit. I'll put him in decent. Galactus. Okay, Ghost Spider. The Ghost Spider, he's also with that. And why did it have to be the Future Foundation suit? Come on, man. I'm pretty sure this is. I have no idea what this is, but I've never seen it in the episode. Grandmaster. Lady Green Goblin. Oh my god, I've seen a meme where it's like, we must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. I thought that was alright. Green Goblin himself, before he became an ally, I thought he was good. Grizzly, more of the joke character. But he's fine. Hammerhead. Actually, I'll switch out Grizzly and put him here. Hydro Man. Hydro Man was probably. I'd say Hydro Man was good. And he was a shield threat, so that was dope. Jack-o'-lantern didn't really appear in this, so I'll say meh. Juggernaut seems well. I think this was meant to be Kane, and I hate it. It's very weird. Goblin King was decent. Seeing Green Goblin in the Kane outfit was cool. Claw. Got Craven the Hunter when he has the amulet. It's kind of unsettling, but I think it's fine. That Craven's fine in that. We got next. Lizard. Personally, I thought Lizard was fine. Actually, I thought Lizard. Just fix that. Thought Lizard was decent. Don't know. Loki could go here. Whoops. Here. Don't know. Okay. Man-Wolf. Man-Wolf's probably better than from Spider-Man Unlimited, so I'll put that in good. And I liked how he had the comic accurate suit. Mesmero. I thought it was bad. MODOK, consider more of an Avengers or Ant-Man villain. Moltman. I thought his performance was fine, but there's not really much to him. Morbius. It's cool. It was cool to see Morbius again. It was cool. I only have one concern with this is like, why did most of these characters get Hydra upgrades? That was kind of weird and unsettling for. Okay, Mr. Negative was decent. The Living Mummy. Mysterio in this, I thought it was fine. Nightmare was meh at best. Pill Drive, I believe this one is. And I thought it was... I think I put him with... Where did I put... I don't even remember where I put it. Whatever. I'll just put him in here. Sabretooth. Consider more of a Wolverine villain. Sandman. I personally thought Sandman was fine and became an ally later. Kane, Scarlet Spider. I'm calling him Kane. I'm not calling him Ben Riley. Some of you might hate that, but I don't care. It was fine. If it was his comic counterpart, that'd be cool. Scorpion was cool in this, but I don't know. I thought Scorpion was meh. Actually, I thought his performance was decent. Shocker. He's more of a joke character in this. Shriek, I thought she was decent. Like, she had a decent design. Okay, the Venom symbiote before it became Agent Venom. I thought it was alright, I guess. Taskmaster was fine, but he's considered like an Avengers villain. I believe this is the Collector, I'd say. The Leaders, I consider more of a Hulk villain. Swarm. I thought it was meh. Oh, that's where I put them in there going. And these two are going up here. Thunder, I consider more. So up here. Trapster, probably the only funny character in the series. Ultron, it's fine. I was trying to get this all done with. Venom. Like I said before, the Venom was meh in this. Vulture design was garbage. Whirlwind was just meh at best. Wizard's considered more of a Fantastic Four villain. I saw First Steps, so it's pretty much confirmed. Wolf Spider, I think this is his name. I don't know. I thought it was decent at best. Some people might argue with that. Okay, the Wrecker. I'm just going to put the Wrecker straight up in fine. Frost Giants are considered more of Thor's villains. Baron's Emo. I'll just put it in. I don't know because, like, Spartan's going to fun him. ZZ Sax. That's just downright bad. Okay, now we're in the crappy. That's okay. Puma. I thought it was cool to see Puma. I thought his performance was meh at best. Paladin was just downright bad. I don't. Is this literally the same? It's literally the same guy. What the hell? Okay, Absorbing Man. I'm just gonna put Absorbing Man straight up in. Fine. Same with Zola. Then we got pretty much the Regent. I thought he was fine. And we got next. Just trying to break all these villains as quick as I can. Okay, the Beatles design was actually, I thought the design itself was cool. Just the performance. It's alright. But I said put Beetle in decent. Okay, Black Cat. She's more so the villain counterpart. And I thought it was decent. Give her a good haircut, though. Give her a good haircut. Chameleon, too cybernetic. Eh. Crimson Dynamo, I consider her more of an anti-hero. Crossbones, consider more of the Captain America villain. Okay, Dr. Octopus. I I thought it was meh. Like, I don't like how he went from being in and out. Like, they follow more of the Amazing Spider-Man comics. Okay, Eddie Brock in this. Meh. Electro was just downright bad. But no. Ghost was here. Green Goblin, I'm not calling him whatever his name is. That's just downright garbage. Hammerhead is literally Hammerhead. But Hammerhead was actually very decent. That's best I could put him. I'm not putting them any higher, though. Jack-o'-lantern, I thought he was fine at best. It's a very joke character. The Jackal, I consider him a decent villain because at least we saw the Jackal. No, he was just barely in. He wasn't even in the show. Craven was just downright garbage in the show. Mina was cool. She was a cool symbiote villain for once. Best I could put her. I'll put her in decent. Mr. Negative is just meh in this. It's barely in it. The same applies with Molten Man. Mysterio is more of a joke character. He's gonna give that bad though. His design is very terrible. Overdrive is meh at best. Panda Girl. The Tinkerer. I thought his just performance was downright bad. The Prowler suit was just very terrible, in my opinion. Blizzard. I'm pretty sure he's more considered an Iron Man villain. We have the Rhino, in my opinion, it's downright garbage. Then we have Sand Girl, in my opinion. Eh. Then we have Scorpion. This Scorpion's just downright garbage. I thought Scream was decent. I mean, fine, best. Silver Sable. I personally think that Silver Sable in this was decent. Silverman was just downright bad. Wait. Oh my god, I just realized. If Silvermane and Hammerhead were in the 2017 show, where the actual hell was, Tombstone at? Alistair Smythe. Bad. Spencer Smith is the same. Steel Spider. I don't know, man. I thought it was meh at best. Actually, his design is just very terrible. It's been bad. Don't know. The Lizard. That was downright bad. Spot was more treated as a Smash character. Venom was just as well. Vulture, in my opinion, I thought it was fine, I guess. And I have no idea what that is. Okay, finally. I got the whole list done. Jesus, goddamn Christ. Oh my god. There's so many adaptions. Some of these villains, okay, just so you know, I don't know. Some villains are just considered garbage. Bad. Meh. Fine. Oh my god, I find a lot of villains. Decent. Good. Incredible. And I thought these guys were just the masterpiece villains. So yeah, that's pretty much my list. That's pretty much my whole video. I can't believe this took me over 1 hour to make. Holy goddamn crap. Yeah, not really much to say. I really don't have much to say. Yeah, yeah, I really don't have much to say. Anyways, guys, pretty much that's the end of the video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. This, like I said, this took me over 1 hour. Be sure you to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and be sure to turn on the notification bell for more of my latest content. Comment below what is pretty much your favorite Spider-Man animated show. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of people hating on me for liking some of the villains on this list, but like Sammy once said, it's my list I can't miss. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the video. So like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.